Welcome to day 6 of the IPF World Sub-Junior and Junior Powerlifting Championships. We're here in Regina, Canada. We have had absolutely fantastic weeks of lifting. We've seen world records for left, right and centre. And we have our last class, which is the 120 and 120 plus. So we have the sub-junior and junior categories all lifting in one flight. So we have 4 groups lifting all together. Try to keep you up to date with which group everyone's in.
Put your hands together, lift her off the platform. Competition is underway.
Igor Tachuk is leading us out with a 170 kilo squat. And that was very easy. Lifting raw. So this is an equipped competition. Most of the competitors will be wearing a squat suit and knee wraps. And I wonder whether we'll see him come out in knee wraps and a squat suit for his remaining attempts. Kazuki Tokunaga coming out next in the 120 sub-junior class, opening his squat at 245 kilos. This is a 25 kilo personal best already. In his first IPF International, nerve-wracking moment. Just making sure he's settled under the bar. Keeps his chest up, drops into depth, and that's an easy up. It was easy up, but it wasn't easy down. That was failed. He did not achieve the required depth. Just watching that back from the side view. Not always as obvious when it's quick, but yeah, he just hit parallel there. You have to break parallel. The hip crease has to drop below the top of the knee, not the top of the leg. Alexandru Cataramba from Romania, 260 kilos. He is the current European champion. And he's in the sub-junior category. Oh, depth for sure. That was a lovely squat. Not super fast on the way up, but it didn't look to give him any trouble. Nice and smooth.
Next weight on the bar, 300 kilos, Raylan Coleman, USA. William Buller to get ready.
And we often see the equipped lifters keep their line and descend quite slowly and then just drop into depth to get the stretch reflex and help them up. Rayland Coleman up next. From the United States, he's opening at 300 kilos, 661 pounds. Busiest man in Regina, Coach Cooper. He's had so many lifters out this week. Also in his first IPF International. Yeah, that was lovely. A lot more to come from this young man. He's in the super heavyweight sub-juniors. Sub-juniors is up to age 18. The junior category goes up to age 23.
He'll be followed by Alexandru Cazacu at the same weight. Followed in 305 kilos, William Buller, Canada. Let's go!
William Bueller from Canada, 305 kilos. Well, certainly the weight gave him no trouble.
3 white lights.
3 white lights.
305 kilos. 305 remains
Billy
on
was
the
in
bar.
the
Alexander
120
Kazaku, bar is
juniors.
loaded.
And again, this is his
305.
first international.
Kazaku, Romania. Julian Segoy,
Looking very
ready.
composed. Alexandru Kazaku from Romania. 2 Romanian lifters in this flight. Alexandru is in the junior 120s. Opening at 305 kilos. Very experienced lifter. Been competing internationally since 2012. Oh, and that's a struggle. That's not going. Wow. I wonder what happened there. I'll watch that back from the side, see if he made some kind of technical error. And he sits into it well. And it just looks too heavy. Well, let's hope he can put that right on his second attempt. Here comes Julian Segoy from Norway. We have a lot of his teammates in the crowd here today. He's opening at 310. Careful descents, hits depth. Well, he has to work a little bit through the top part of the squat. He never looked in doubt. Bar path never deviated, kept his position well.
310 kilos. 310 remains on the bar. Vladimir Kravets. Ukraine,
He is the current European champion in his class.
Followed it, 310 kilos.
Vladimir Kravets next.
Ukraine.
Took the bronze medal at the Euros. In his first World Championship. Opening at 310 kilos. That was a very nice opener. Quite a careful descent. Maintained his tightness, maintained his position. Listened out for coach calling up.
42.5 kilos. Ray Bowring, Great Britain, and Rike Lugo, get ready.
Okay, Ray Bowring up next. We've got something quite special here. We have a sub-junior lifter coming out for a much higher weight than most of the juniors. And this will be a 62.5 kilo personal best. But you know, he's being sent out by his dad, former world champion, Dean Bowring. Looking a bit nervous there, I have to say. He's controlling the weight very well. Sets his position up. Looks up for the squat command. Hits depth. And that was lovely. Well, you don't often see someone put 60 kilos on their squat with their opener. That was astonishing. And that puts him into gold medal position in his class in squat. Enrique Lugo, United States. He is a junior 120. He's opening at 360 kilos. That's 794 pounds. the silver medal last year, won his class at Collegiate Nationals. Now that looked a little bit conservative on depth. Let's see what the referees think. 2-1. Certainly the weight gave him no difficulty.
360 kilos. Next weight on the bar is 370 for Victor Holiday, Ukraine. Same weight remains on the bar for Goodfinner Magnuson, who will follow him. Last 2 lifts in round 1. Bar is loaded. 370 kilos. Victor Holiday, Ukraine.
Victor Holiday up next.
16 pounds on the bar.
Well, after that astonishing squat from Ray Bowring, I've seen he's gone up nearly another 20 kilos to have a crack at the sub-junior world record. Impressive stuff here today. Here's Victor from the Ukraine for 370 kilos. Wow. That was extremely fast. That is a heavy weight to move that quickly. He has won the Europeans for the last 3 years running, but this is his first time doing the Worlds. Goodfinner Magnuson from Iceland. He is a junior 120 plus. Opening at 370. This is very close to his current personal best. I don't think he hit depth there. He looks happy with the squat, and absolutely he moved the weight very well, but just not quite deep enough. But look, that was an easy squat really. Another couple of inches of depth, and I'm sure he won't have any issues there. And we're around to the second round of squats. Here we have Kazuki Tokunaga in his first international. He had a bit of difficulty on his first. Coming out for 250. Gone up ever so slightly.
551 pounds.
Only 2 lifters in the sub-junior 120s. Keeps very upright. Drops in. That looked a bit better. Yeah, 3 white lights. He's on the board. Looking very relieved. Keeps his chest up. Drops into depth. Igor Tachuk next. From Russia. He's a sub-junior super heavyweight, coming out for 270 kilos. He's gone up 100 kilos between attempts. He opened raw, and he's now got squat suit and knee wraps on. Depth for sure, and relatively easy. Squat. 285 kilos next on the bar. Romania. Open draw to make sure he got one on the board, but you know what? I don't think he had any worries there. That was a lovely squat. Cataramba up next, Romania. Taking a 25 kilo jump. Relatively wide stance there. It's all down to individual preferences really, length of levers and also the way the femur inserts into the hip make a big difference. Now the bar stalled there, did it dip? Let's see what the referees think. 2-1. One of the side referees thought that the bar dipped. The rule is that the whole bar must dip, not just one side. But he pushed through the sticking point. It definitely stalled. It was such a minute change, so I can see why that was a borderline decision. So here's Alexandru Kazaku. 2 Romanian lifters in this flight. This is the 305 that he missed for his first attempt. Oh, dear me. Yeah, I think he flipped out from under the bar there. I don't think that was a deliberate dump.
You must stay with the bar and help them put it back, because otherwise we end up in this situation. Give these spotters and loaders a round of applause.
So that was well caught by a spotting and loading team. It's very unexpected when a lifter gets from under the bar, but if we watch that back, I don't think he had much choice really. I think it got away from him.
Seriously hurt. Great job, spotters.
William Bueller up next. Canadian lifter. Looking fired up for his second squat of 317.5. This matches his current personal best. This is around 700 pounds. Yeah, he's happy with that. 3 white lights. He has every right to be happy with that. He's matched his current personal best and made it look easy. Julian Segoy up next, Norway. 320 kilos. Locks his elbows in, keeps his back tight. That was a super efficient squat. Let's hope he got the right depth. And he did, fantastic. As we would expect from such an experienced lifter. No wasted effort. Doesn't let the weight get in front of him.
322.5 kilos,
Raylan Coleman up next. 18 years old, brand new lifter. 322.5 kilos, 711 pounds. A little bit late to the platform. 30 seconds is plenty of time to walk out your squat and get the command. As long as you're not asked to rack the bar for any reason. If the side referees aren't happy with your starting position, if they think your knees aren't locked, then you won't get the start command. No trouble there though. That was so easy. Listens to his coach, waits for the call up. And springs up with it. You see the weight whipping about, he came up so fast. Vladimir Kravets. This will move him up from 4th place to 2nd for the moment. .325 kilos on the bar. And he has to work for it, but it was never in any doubt. I think he's got a little bit more in the tank.
Please load the bar to 361.
Here we go. We have a world record attempt coming up. And this is quite interesting because Ray Bowring is about to attempt to take the world sub-junior record held by Holliday, who's competing in the junior class. Holliday is waiting to come out for his squat. He'll be peering round the corner, watching someone have a go at his world record. And certainly 3:42.5 looked comfortable. Dean is looking super nervous. It must be really hard to send your son out for this sort of weight. And
25 seconds, plenty of time.
Just got away from him there. He just needs to be really careful on the walkout. There you go, he's got it. He's got the command. And it's going. Well, he's stood up with it. Has he got the world record? 3 white lights and a new world sub-junior record for Ray Bowring. Wow, that was incredible. So what's that, 100 kilos on his squat PB today? Phenomenal. And we are not finished yet. We have Enrique Lugo for the United States. He is looking for 372.5 kilos, 821 pounds.
Stop playing around, let's go! Lock it up! Right knee!
Here we go.
Go!
Relatively fast descent. Quite an efficient squat. Had a bit of a struggle with the weight standing up. 2-1. The centre referee wasn't happy with the depth, but the side referees thought it was fine.
Victor Holiday to get ready.
You have to wonder how much more he's got in the tank there. Here's Magnuson. He failed 370 for his opener. He's gone up to 380. Looking for this to pop him into gold medal position. Got his SBD belt on back to front there. A lot of lifters do this. It depends which way they're used to flipping the lever. Handles the weight very easily on his walkout. I'm not sure about the depth. I mean, he's happy with the way it came up. You can see he's happy with his squat. But he just needs another inch of depth. He's easily strong enough for this. He just needs to sink it a bit further. I wonder whether he'll put more weight on and hope that the weight will drive him down. And here's Victor Holiday. He's just seen his sub-junior world record absolutely smashed by Ray Bowring. And Victor is now a junior, so he can't go back and have another go at that sub-junior record. had no difficulty with that. 395 kilos, 871 pounds. Here we go. This is round 3 of squats. For the 120, 120 plus juniors and sub-juniors.
Round 3 where the medals are set and the heroes are made, ladies and gentlemen.
Kazuki Tokunaga, he had a little bit of difficulty with his opener, managed to nail it on his second. He's gone up 22.5 kilos. I wonder if this was his planned third attempt all along and he hasn't let failing his opener throw him off course too much. And that looked good. His personal best was 220 kilos, less than an hour ago. And he's got more than 50 kilos on that. We do see a lot of progression from these young lifters, only 18 years old.
300 kilos, Alexandru Cataramba. He'll be followed by Alexandru Kazaku, both lifters from Romania.
Here we go with Alexandru Cataramba, 18 years old. He's in the sub-junior 120s, last year in the sub-juniors. Looking for 300 kilos. Alexandru has the gold medal in squats already. This will be a 35 kilo personal best. He's having a little bit of difficulty with his position. Manages to sort himself out. Gets the start command. Sinks into depth and he's fighting through it. Yeah, that was a really well judged third, I think. 2 to 1, 2 white lights, 1 red. You got 1 red for depth.
305 kilos, Alexandru Kazaku, Romania. He's going to catch up to get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, he needs this to stay in the competition.
So here we have Alexandru Kazaku coming out for his third attempt at 305 kilos. Really got away from him on his second try. He squatted 312.5 at the Euros this year, so this should be within his capabilities. Quite a high bar position, quite unusual, and he's cut it, and you can see his hands coming away. I can see why he flipped out from under the bar there, because his hand position was slipping even on that squat. So he goes down into it, and his elbows are coming forward, and yeah, that is such a shame. So we have Igor Tkachuk up next from Russia. Again, last year in the sub-juniors, he's coming out for 310. He's doing some big jumps here. He took 170 raw, came out in equipment for 270, and he's gone up to 310.
40 seconds, every time.
Very narrow hand position for such a big lifter. Yeah. Depth for sure. I wonder if he went a little bit deeper than he meant to there. Tipped forward, the weight came forward, rolled up his back. And there we go, his hips rose early, the weight came forward, and the spotters saved it rolling over his head. Next up, Julian Segoi from Norway in the Junior 120s, 327.5. This will move him up to silver medal position. If you're watching on YouTube, there is a switch camera button on the bottom right. You can check out the score sheet as well to follow the competition. Oh no, not quite there. Kept his position well, sank it into depth very well, but just not quite strong enough today. As always, it's not about what you did in the gym last week or what you did at your last competition, it's about what's available to you today. Lots of these lifters have travelled a long way, and it's very hot here today, much warmer than it has been all week. Is William Bueller taking quite a big jump. He's gone up 12.5 kilos from his second attempt, and he'd like to take the silver medal with a 330 squat, 728 pounds. And I think he's got it. There's a little bit of uncertainty there. He looked a little bit unbalanced as he came through the sticking point. 3 white lights. Keeps his head position very neutral, looks down. Most people will tell you that you need to look ahead or up, but he looked down all the way up and didn't have any issue with that at all. The only issue with looking down is if it can tip you forward. But if it works for you, and it certainly looked like it worked for William. So we have Vladimir Kravets. He is in bronze medal position in squat at the moment. This will move him up to silver. And be a 5 kilo PB. And came up very well, and that's 3 white lights. Almost skips off the platform there. That's a 5 kilo PB and a silver medal. Rayland Coleman up next, 340 kilos. This will be 15 kilos on his personal best, 750 pounds.
40 seconds. 30 seconds.
So we have 20 seconds to go and he's not made it to the platform. He's really under time pressure now. Needs to get under that bar. Ten seconds. He's got the command with 2 seconds to go. And he came up quick. You know, that looked a little bit untidy. The bar was swinging about a little bit. But he's so strong. He muscled that up. That is a silver medal in squat. Looked like he was stopping a little bit early there, but kept going until he got the up command from coach. Here we go. Ray Bowring has been just incredible today. Coming out for 370 kilos. Of course, the junior world record is a long way up the road at 475. Belongs to Carl Ingvar Christiansen. CYC as he's known. Ray already has the world sub-junior squat record in his pocket. He would like to just push it up the road a little bit, keep it out of anyone else's way. Very controlled. And look at that. That's just phenomenal. That is a 90 kilo personal best on the day. Dad looks happy.
375 kilos next weight on the bar. Enrique Lugo, USA. All is loaded. 375 kilos, 827 pounds for Enrique Lugo. Phil Magnuson, get ready.
Enrique Lugo up next for the United States. He already has the gold medal in squat. He's only put 2.5 kilos on it. I wonder whether he'll come out.
I don't think Enrico is...
Looking at the prognosis, he is some distance ahead of his competitors. So maybe he's just going to conserve energy. It is considered polite to put an attempt in rather than just scratching if you're not taking your third attempt. Because if you do not put an attempt in, then that is 1 minute less your competitors and the other people in your flight have to rest. So Enrique has timed out. He has the gold medal in squat. Kravets took the silver and Bueller took the bronze. We have 2 squats left of the competition, of the whole competition. So this is good for Phil Magnuson from Iceland. He missed 370, he missed 380. He's decided that what he needs to get this squat is to put more weight on the bar, drive him down into the hole. And certainly he stood up with 380 so easily that maybe this extra 20 kilos is just what he needs. This will be a 25 kilo personal best. He's controlled the weight very easily on his walkout. He's got the squat command. Oh no, do you know, it was just such a difficult squat. He tried to press into depth and tried to press into it again. I think he may, as we watch that back, he may have just hit depth. But the struggle, I think he actually did, but the struggle against the equipment just got him out of line and he couldn't stand up with it. Opens the door here for Victor Hollinet, coming out for 402.5 kilos. Now guaranteed the squat gold. This is the last squat of the day, the last squat of the whole competition. Depth for sure, has to fight it, but brings it up a treat. 3 white lights and a good lift for Victor Hollinet. So all he needs to do now is keep getting lifts on the board and he is guaranteed the world title. So we will take a 20-minute break and we will see you back here for bench press. Welcome back to the 2019 World Junior Powerlifting Championships. We're on to bench press. We have the 120 and 120 plus junior and sub-junior categories here today. This is our very last day of the competition. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Eleiko, Uplift and SBD, without whom none of these competitions would be possible. Kazuki Tokunaga up next, up first, for 155 kilos. This matches his current PB. He's only been competing for 1 year, 17 years old. He's in the sub-junior 120s. I think he just lost his line there. It was going very well. He seemed to be well under the bar. But if we see that from the side, it's down quite easily. Not much resistance from the shirt. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. But shirted benching is a tricksy business. The more experience you have in the shirt, the better it goes. Here we see Ray Bowring from the UK. He just absolutely smashed his PB. Got a 90 kilo personal best and a world sub-junior record. This is 175 kilos. Having a bit of a resistance from the shirt. Oh, I don't know if he just drifted off there. No, absolutely fine. Just looked like he had drifted forward a little bit. Comes down very steadily. Gets the touch. Gets it out to lock out, no problem at all. Alexandru Kazaku next, from Romania, 185 kilos. Didn't manage to make a squat, unfortunately, so he won't be able to make a total or an overall podium, but he can still take medals in the bench press and deadlift. That was a nice easy opener.
Same weight, 9-7. 3 white lights and a good lift. 185 kilos, Alexandru Kazaku. 185 remains to the bar, Igor Tkachuk. Raylan Coleman to follow at the same weight. Bar is loaded, 185 kilos.
Next up we have Igor Tkachuk from Russia. Sub-junior 120 plus. Just putting his feet up there to set his arch. Bar moving about just a little bit on his chest. Gets the touch, presses out nicely. 3 white lights.
A good lift for Igor Tkachuk at 185. 185 remains on the bar for Raylan Coleman, USA.
Here's Raylan Coleman for the same weight in the same category, sub-junior 120 plus.
USA.
This matches his current PB. But as a young man and a relatively new lifter, you would expect someone to move their personal best on very quickly. This is 408 pounds.
Straight down, straight down, straight down.
He's touched his belt, that's a failure.
Yellow block, guys.
Oh, no lift, I'm afraid, for Raylan Coleman at 185.
Yeah, I think maybe his belt was just a little bit high there. If he sets his belt a little bit lower, I don't think he could have got to his chest there without touching his belt. I'm sure they'll adjust that next time.
Is loaded.
Here's William
2
Bueller.
kilos, William Bueller, Canada.
Billy, as they're calling from the crowd, he's coming out for 2:10. This is already a 7.5 kilo PB. That's flattening him out a little bit more than he'd want to. And I think that's why he hasn't quite got the press out he wanted. It's really keep your chest high and fight the weight as it's trying to flatten you down. You can see his chest drops there, and he lost that on the descent, I think. Vladimir Kravitz up next. Ukrainian lifter coming out for 2:12.5. Keeps his chest high, keeps his line, gets the touch. Oh, but it's a struggle. He's locked it out. Looked tough though. Shaking his head as he leaves the platform. You would want your opener to look a little bit easier than that, I think. But he kept his position well. I was surprised how tough the press out was. It was well below his PB.
215 kilos, 474 pounds, Alexandru Cataramba, Romania.
Cataramba up next. 2:15. 15 kilo personal best on his opening attempt. Looks like he's half off the bench to the right there. Hope that doesn't give him any problems if one shoulder's not as well supported as the other. It does look like he dipped a little bit on that side. But the weight gave him no trouble at all.
Red green, 8-7.
Blue white lights and a good leg for Cataramba at 215, 245 next weight they are. Units are going, Norway, good middle, Magnuson, get ready.
Stays patient, gets a good touch. Julian Segoy up next from Norway, 245 kilos.
Bars loaded, 245 kilos, Julians are going Norway.
Well, it was a tough press out, but I don't think the bar dipped. It did stall. Referees agree, 3 white lights.
265, next weight on the bar. Good Fiddle Magnuson, Iceland. Get ready. Bar loaded, 265 kilos, good Fiddle.
Next up we have Magnuson. Had a hard time on the squat. Certainly looked very strong, just couldn't seem to get it to depth. This is 265 kilos. Relatively short range of motion. And
Out of block. 9-5. Out of block.
Too heavy, I'm afraid. This time for good feel. Adjust that shirt jacket down. It should
just
go.
did not
Next
seem
weight
to
on
be
the bar,
able
270
to get
kilos.
it back up.
Victor Holiday, Ukraine. Enrique Lugo, get ready. Followed it. 270 kilos.
Just seemed a little bit heavy to lock out, but maybe if he gets his line just right, adjusts the shirt, he can get that next time out. Victor Holiday up next. 5 years competing at age 19. 14 is the youngest age you can compete in the IPF. Very consistent lifter. He's won the Europeans 3 years running. 270 on the bar. And you can see the experience there. That was a lovely bench press.
3 white lights and a good lift for Victor at 270, 285. Next weight on the bar, Enrique Lugo, USA. Kazuki Tokunaga to follow as we move
Last
into
bench press of round
2.
1 is Enrique Lugo of the United States. He's opening at 285, 628 pounds.
628 pounds, Enrique Lugo, USA.
A little bit of work to do, never in any doubt.
3 white lights and a good lift. Enrique Lugo, USA, 285 kilos, 155. Next weight.
That puts him up into gold medal position in bench press. He took the gold in squat.
Raylan Coleman, get ready.
Looking strong to take the overall world title. So into the second round now, we have Kazuki Tokunaga.
Japan.
Missed this on his opening attempt. He's going to have another crack at it. Touched a little bit higher this time and got an easy press.
2-1, good lift for Tokunaga.
He got a yellow card from one of the side referees. Yellow covers a number of failures, so let's see if we can see what the referees saw.
He's saying wait.
I wonder if his bum came up a bit. Hard to see from that angle.
8 pounds on the bar.
So here we have Raylan Coleman. He looked strong on his first press, but he touched his belt, which is the cause for failure. So let's hope they've just moved that belt down a little bit. Yeah, they have. He'll be fine this time, I'm sure. Very strong young man.
Straight down. Straight down.
Oh, he's rotated forwards. The temptation is in that last inch when you're struggling to get the touch. The temptation is to just rotate forward to get the bar to touch down. But once you've got into that position, that bar's never coming up again. And we can see his feet slipping as well. His arms roll forward. Bench shirts are really hard to get the hang of. I'm sure he just needs a little bit of more experience in the shirt, but if he stays patient, keeps it tight, I'm sure he'll get that next time. And here we have Ray Bowring going for 185. This is a 5 kilo personal best. And that's a lovely press out. Ray also competes classic, as we can see from his GBR classic singlet there.
85. Next weight on the bar, 200 kilos.
Took 4th place at the European Classic last November.
To follow at the same weight. Followed at 200 kilos. Alexander
Here we go for
Kazaku.
Kazaku from Romania, 200 kilos. Currently in 4th place in bench press. Reasonably well judged second attempt, a little bit more in the tank
Red
there.
lights and a good lift. At 200 for Alexander Kazaku. Same weight remains on the bar. 200 kilos. Igor Tkachuk, Russia. William Bull, get ready. Bars loaded. 200 kilos.
Here we
Igor
go for the
Tkachuk,
Russian
Russia.
lifter, Tkachuk. 200 kilos, this will be a 10 kilo personal best. Didn't seem to have any difficulty getting the bar down to the chest there. Slightly difficult press out.
Good lift for Igor at 200 kilos. 210. Next weight on the bar.
Billy Bueller up next. He missed 210 on his first attempt. Fingers crossed it will go this time.
Followed at 210 kilos. William Buller, Canada. Come on, Billy.
Nice consistent touch point, strong press out.
2 to 1. It is a good
He got a
lift.
blue card from the centre referee, which is usually for the bar dipping.
Ukraine.
Just see if we can spot that as it goes back up. It wasn't obvious from this angle.
220 kilos, 485 pounds.
Vladimir Kravet's up next, 220 kilos. It did take him a long time to get the press command there, but he managed to press it out successfully.
White lights for the good lift at 220 for Vladimir Kravets. 230 next weight on the bar. Alexander Kazaku, Romania. Julian Segoy, get ready. Bars loaded, 230 kilos, 500.
Kataramba up next from Romania, 230 kilos. Well out in the lead in bench press. He took the gold in squat as well in the sub-junior 120s. This will be a 30 kilo PB.
20 seconds.
Stays patient to get the touch. Oh, and that's heavy. He's managed to lock it out though. Ah, he got yellow cards, so let's watch that back.
On the bench issue, no limit. Next weight on those 252.5 kilos.
Gets the touch, looks like a hard touch, and as he presses out, oh, the bum was well off the bench there. That's what those yellow cards were for. Julian Segoy up next of Norway. Currently in silver medal position. Both in bench press and overall. Took the silver in squat as well. Not the smoothest press, but certainly effective.
Green white light for the good man for Julian Segoy at 252.5, 265 kilos is the next weight. This is for good Finnur Magnusson, Iceland. Victor Holliday, get ready.
Okay, we have Magnusson next. Fingers crossed he gets this bench press, 265 kilos. Having a difficult day today. Okay, that looked a lot better. And he's got one on the board. Fantastic.
265, 285, that's way on the bar. Victor Holliday, Ukraine, and Enrique Lugo to follow. Followed it, 285 kilos, 628 pounds, Victor Holliday, Ukraine.
The next lifter in the junior supers is Victor Holliday. He's coming out for 285 kilos, matching his current competition personal best. Yeah, very nice. I will see a PB attempt from him on his next.
White lights for the good man for Victor at 285 kilos. Next weight on the bar, 295 kilos.
Tucks in well, brings the bar down smoothly.
Last lifting round 2, bar is loaded.
And is rewarded with a nice press.
650 pounds on the bar. Enrique Lugo.
Enrique Lugo from the United States is coming out for 295 kilos, 650 pounds. Very nice indeed. Moves that huge weight with real confidence.
We are into the third round. The first weight on the bar is 167.5 kilos. Kazuki Tokunaga.
Keeps his chest nice and high.
Coleman will follow.
We are into the third round of bench press here at the 2019 World Junior Powerlifting Championships. We're on to day 6 and the very last session with the 120 and 120 plus. Here's Kazuki Tokunaga. 167.5. Touched a little bit low, I think. Oh, but he pressed it out nicely. That's a 12.5 kilo personal best for him. Something to be proud of there. Coach looks pleased. Okay, we have Rayland Coleman here. Very strong young man. A little bit inexperienced, and I think that's showing in his shirty press. The first one touched his belt. But he is extremely capable of moving this weight. They've added a few kilos onto the bar. Sometimes putting a little bit of weight on is the answer. You get an easier touch and an easier press. Nerve-wracking moment for this young lifter. He's got a huge amount of support from the crowd. Yes, look at that. That was so fast. And he's on the board. 2-1. Such relief.
195 kilos next weight on the bar. Ray Bowling, Great Britain. Igor Tkachuk to get ready.
Okay, that has moved him up into the silver medal position. He took the silver in squat as well.
195 kilos, 430 pounds. Ray Bowling, Great Britain.
Here comes Ray Bowring, 195 kilos. This is a 15 kilo personal best, and I think it's the British record. Yeah, this will give him the British sub-junior bench press record. Considering that he put 90 kilos on his squat PB today, I wouldn't bet against this young man today. Very patient and controlled. And he's fighting it, he's fighting for it. I think that's a good lift. Ray Bowring, 6 for 6, having a fantastic day. So that's given him the silver medal ahead of the American lifter to go with his gold on squat. Here we go with Igor Tkachuk now for Russia. In gold medal position on bench. Coming out for a 20 kilo personal best. Well, he took a good line down to the chest. A little bit of work to do to get it back up, but that was a successful lift. 210 kilos. And a gold medal in bench. We have the Romanian lifter up next, Kazaku. 212.5. This will be a 7.5 kilo personal best. Here we go. Kazaku is in the junior 120s. He just couldn't keep the bar stationary on his chest for long enough to get the press command. That's a shame. As we watch that, it comes down relatively quickly. I think it drifts down a little bit and it's just moving around on the chest and he loses control of the bar. Bueller up next for Canada. 215 kilos, 474 pounds. That's a massive PB for Billy. 12.5 kilos on his personal best. Fantastic. Vladimir Kravet's up next.
Ukraine, Alexander Kataramba to follow. Following 225 kilos, 496 pounds, Vladimir Kravets, Ukraine.
Took the silver in squat. He has the bronze in bench. I don't think we'll see any change in the bench press podium in the junior 120s. Oh, just struggles for that last inch to the chest, but he got it. Let's see. That's a really well judged third attempt, I think. Another 100 grams would not have gone. Yeah, really has to fight with it to get it up. It's Kataramba taking 230 for the second time. I think he pushed that forward instead of back, but he looks like he's locked it out anyway. Fantastic. 230 kilos. If we watch that back, that comes down quite nicely. He pushes it up before he starts to bring it back. Julian Segoy of Norway. He has the silver medal on bench press. Looking to move that up 5 kilos for a small PB. Oh, he's fighting for it, but that right arm just wasn't going.
No lead, unfortunately, no lead for Julian at 257.5.
It did look a bit like he dropped it at the bottom.
Good Finor Magnusson, Iceland. Victor Holiday, get ready. 3 lifts remain in the bench press.
Magnusson from Iceland up next for 285 kilos. This will be a 10 kilo personal best.
628 pounds on the bar.
Three white lights. That doesn't move him up as he is heavier than the Ukrainian lifter. So that's a silver medal in bench.
61 pounds. Enrique Lugo, get ready. Following 300 kilos, Victor Holiday, Ukraine.
Here's Victor from Ukraine. 300 kilos. 661 pounds. This is a huge weight. Very nice. That's a 15 kilo personal best and a gold medal in bench press.
300 for Victor.
We have one more bench press left today, and that's one more bench press left in the competition. 302.5,
This is for Enrique
667
Lugo,
pounds
USA.
for
667
Enrique
pounds
Lugo.
on the bar.
This young man is looking for golds across the board today. And this will be a small PB for him.
Already in gold medal position on the bench press. Might just be saving himself, ladies and gentlemen.
We're going to time out. We're going to time out.
Yeah, he's gonna
I don't think he's going to come out for this. He really doesn't need it. There's no, he's way ahead of his competitors, so he's chosen not to come out for this last bench press.
Competition t-shirts available. Hopefully you're going to be at the banquet. It is going to be awesome. 10, 9, 8,
So we're just counting
7,
down now.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No lid. Time out. No lid for Enrique.
And there we go. We are done with bench press for this competition. We have one more session to go. We'll take a 10-minute break and we're back for deadlift.
Once again.
We are back for deadlift at the World Sub-Junior and Junior Powerlifting Championships. I'd just like to say a quick thank you to our local sponsors, Doubletree by Hilton, Regina Hotel Association, Pro AV, City of Regina, Tourism Saskatchewan, Inner Strength Products, Olympia In Depth, Sask Energy and LiveSaw. These competitions couldn't happen without our sponsors, and we're very grateful to them. We are opening the deadlift session with Alexandru Kazaku. 200 kilos on the bar. These are the 120 and 120 plus juniors and sub-juniors. And he made light work of that.
Good leg, 3 white lights. Please load the bar to 200 remains on the bar for Alexandru Kataramba, Romania.
Nice and easy. We haven't seen many conventional deadlifters this competition.
Alexandru Kataramba, Romania. Kazuki Tokunaga,
You get a lot more out of the deadlift suit if you pull sumo. Alexandru Kataramba up next for the same weight, 200 kilos. Alexandru is in the sub-junior category. Took the gold on squat, took the gold on bench. I think he's going to have to battle for the gold in deadlift though. That looked quite comfortable.
3 white lights and a good lift at 200 kilos.
And here is his rival, Kazuki Tokunaga, for 215 kilos.
Followed 215 kilos, Kazuki Tokunaga, Japan.
He's had silver medals up to now. Quite nice to take home a gold. That looked quite comfortable. I'm not sure if his knees were a little bit soft, but the referees were happy. Referees always have a much better view than we do here.
Russia, Raylan Coleman, get ready.
We are into the sub-junior supers now with Igor Tkachuk.
Igor Tkachuk, 496 pounds on the bar.
225 kilos. Had no issues there.
3 white lights and a good lift. Igor Tkachuk at 225, 230 next weight on the bar.
Rolled the bar out in front of him a little bit as he started to pull, but corrected that really well. Here's Raylan Coleman.
230 kilos, 507 pounds. Raylan Coleman.
230 kilos, 507 pounds. In the sub-junior category this year, next year he'll move up to the juniors. Took a silver medal in squat, bronze medal in bench. Made light work of that. He got 1 red light for lockout. Just looks a little bit soft on one side.
Great Britain, William Buller, get ready.
Yeah, maybe just needs to get his shoulders back a tiny bit more. Here's Ray Bowring. Ray's had a fantastic day so far. Coming out to match his personal best with 240. Very easy indeed. Ray took a sub-junior world record in the squat, took silver medal in the bench and a British record. Looking for the gold in deadlift. Now, unless Coleman can pull something really special out of the bag on deadlift, Ray is a fair way up the road for the overall. So here's Billy Bueller in the junior 120s. Nice comfortable opener.
3 white lights and a good leg for William at 260. 270 next way at the bar. Vladimir Kravets, Ukraine. Good spinner Magnuson to follow.
We have the Ukrainian lifter Vladimir Kravets next. In his last year in the juniors, he's coming out for 270.
Followed in 270 kilos, 595 pounds, Vladimir Kravets, Ukraine.
Bronze on squat, bronze on bench. A little bit slow off the floor. Wasn't in any doubt, really.
3 white lights and a good leg for Vladimir. 290 kilos next way at the bar. Good spinner Magnuson, Iceland. Enrique Lugo, get ready.
We have the Icelandic lifter up next, Magnuson. Coming out for 290. He's in the junior 120 plus.
Followed in 290 kilos, 640 pounds, good spinner Magnuson, Iceland.
He's looked very strong all day, had a few technical issues. And that looks tough. Has he managed to lock that out? 2 to 1 he has.
Good spinner Magnuson, 290 kilos, 295. Next weight on the bar.
So it was a bit tougher than you'd want your opener to be, and it didn't. Yeah, I can see why that was a split decision. Lockout looked a bit borderline. Enrique Lugo up next for the USA. 295 kilos, 650 pounds on the bar.
Enrique Lugo, USA.
I think if he pulls this, we can confidently say that he is our new world champion. The conventional puller, but only about the 6th one of the whole competition. And that was a good lift. I think we have a new junior world champion.
Next weight on the bar, Julian Segoy, Norway. Victor Holiday, get ready.
Here's Julian Segoy. 297.5 on the bar. Took the silver in bench press. That looked very comfortable.
3 white lights and a good leg for Julian Segoy at 297.5.
Sits into it, starts to pull. Very efficient.
Last leg in round 1. Victor Holiday, Ukraine.
Victor Holiday is going for 310 kilos for his opener. His opponent can't make a total as he didn't get a squat in, so if Victor can pull this, he is our new junior 120 plus world champion. Just having a problem with one of the collars. The platform crew are making sure the weights are secure.
Followed in 310 kilos, Victor Holiday, Ukraine.
Here comes Victor. Pulling for the world title. Absolutely fantastic. Three-time European champion. And this is his very first world title.
Ladies and gentlemen, everyone has a lifting game on. 220 kilos.
Okay, we move into the second round of deadlift with Alexandru Kazaku from Romania. He's taking a 20 kilo jump. And he's going to come out for 220 kilos. Here we go.
220 kilos, Alexandru Kazaku, Romania. Or 85 pounds.
Down.
Had to work a little bit at the lockout there.
3 white lights and a good
Got 3 white lights.
Alexandru Kazaku at 220 kilos, 232.5 kilos next one they are. Kazuki Tokunaga of Japan, Alexandru Kataranga will follow at the same weight.
Kazuki Tokunaga, sorry. 232.5.
232.5 kilos, Kazuki Tokunaga, Japan.
Currently in silver medal position overall, gold medal position in deadlift. This will be a 2.5 kilo PB. He looks very loose there in the knees. Very soft. But the referees were happy, and he absolutely doesn't have to satisfy me. The referees have the best possible angle to see the lift from.
Catch up, get ready.
Here is Kataramba in the same class, going for the same weight. The Japanese lifter is lighter though, so this will not move Kataramba up in deadlift. He's unassailable in gold medal position overall though. He is our new sub-junior 120 world champion. Nice and easy.
3 white lights and a good leg for Alexandru Kataramba, 232.5, 2.5 kilos next weight on the bar. Igor Tkachuk, Raylan Coleman to follow at the same weight.
Igor Tkachuk next from Russia.
Bar loaded, 245 kilos, 540 pounds. Igor Tkachuk, Russia.
245 kilos.
Down.
2-1, good lift.
2-1, a good lift. He had a blue card from the centre referee. Blue card can be either supporting on the thighs
245 kilos.
or just look like a little bit of a hitch, didn't it?
Lifter from the USA.
Needs to be careful flexing, unlocking his elbows too. Puts a lot of pressure on the bicep tendon. Here's Ray Coleman. Coming out for 245 kilos. He's not quite locked that out, I don't think. I don't think he's got his shoulders back. Let's see what the referees think.
And unfortunately, no.
Unfortunately not.
No lid. Yellows and reds for Raymond
He's so
Collins,
strong though.
205
If he can
kilos.
just
No
pull his shoulders back, get his chest up right at the top, I think he's easily capable. I think that maybe the suit just got him out of position a little bit there. And if we can pull it quickly next time, there's every chance that will go. In the meantime, here we have Ray Bowring. This will be a 15 kilo personal best. Very comfortable. And I think that puts him in a position now where you'd have to see something very, very special to catch him. I think we have a new sub-junior world champion right there.
Who will follow?
Bueller up next. Only been competing for 1 year.
Followed it to 80 kilos, William Buller.
Coming out for a matched PB of 280 kilos, 617 pounds. Yeah, gets his hips through, gets his shoulders back, and gets 3 white lights.
William Buller, 280 kilos. Same weight remains on the bar. Vladimir Kravets, Ukraine. Bars loaded for Vladimir at 280 kilos.
Here comes Vladimir Kravets.
Get ready.
$280 kilos on the bar.
Down.
3 white lights and a good lift for Vladimir Kravets, Ukraine. 305 kilos next weight on the bar. Good Fino Magnuson, Iceland. Enrique Lugo, get ready.
We have Magnuson from Iceland up next for 305 kilos. Looking for a deadlift PB here.
Followed it, 305 kilos. Good Fino Magnuson, Iceland.
He's having to work for it. Can he lock it out? It doesn't look like he can get his hips through. And he looks like he threw the bar on the floor as well.
No lift, I'm afraid. No
So, blue cards for sporting, red cards for
on the
lockout.
bar. This is Enrique Lugo, USA. Julian Segoy, get ready.
Just a little bit too heavy today, I think.
Followed in 315 kilos, Enrique Lugo, USA.
Enrique Lugo from the United States. Absolutely dominant in this class. £315 kilos, 695 pounds on the bar. Look at him, he's asking for a bit of recognition from the crowd and he's getting it. It's going and it's gone. Puts it down very carefully too. 3 white lights and a brilliant lift from Lugo.
317.5 kilos is the next weight on the bar for Julian Segoy of Norway. The bar is
He's
loaded.
deadlifting raw too.
317.5 kilos. Victor Holiday, get ready.
Here comes Segoy, Norway, 317.5. This is for the deadlift gold. Oh, it was the weight came forward of him, but he managed to pull it back and moves him up into the gold medal position. Looked like he just locked his knees out a little bit early, but he managed to correct that, pull the weight back in.
Lifter from Ukraine, Raylan Coleman, get ready as we prepare to move into round 3.
Holiday going for 332.5 kilos, 733 pounds.
332.5 kilos, Victor Holiday, Ukraine.
Wow. Well, it looked heavy, but certainly never in doubt. Very smooth. Moved that very well. That's a huge weight.
Next weight on the bar as we move into round 3, 235. Alexandru Cataramba.
Okay, we are into the third round of deadlifts. The bar must be cleaned between each lift in the third round of deadlift, just to make sure each lifter has the best possible opportunity of keeping hold of the bar. Here's Cataramba from Romania. Pulling for the deadlift gold. That was a nice lift. There goes our new world champion. He just needs to wait to see what the Japanese lifter does next. See whether he goes home with a full chest full of gold medals, or whether he'll have to concede one of them to Tokunaga. And here comes Tokunaga. 17 years old, brand new to the sport. Is he going to go home with a gold medal in deadlift? And he's got it up. 3 white lights and a gold in deadlift for the young Japanese lifter.
Please welcome up to 45 kilos, Raylan Ride Daddy Coleman, USA. Alexandru Kazaku, get ready. Bar loaded, 245 kilos.
Bar loaded for Ray Coleman. He missed this weight on his last attempt. He took the silver in squat. He took the bronze in bench press. He's heavier than the Russian who has pulled this same weight, so he will have to be satisfied with the bronze medal in deadlift and the silver overall. Oh, that looks better. Can he just pull back a little bit? It was better, it wasn't quite good enough, unfortunately. You know what, he's come to his first World Championships, he's gained a lot of experience and a lot of medals, second in the world. Kazaku next. He's taken a massive 30 kilo jump. And it looks like it was just a little bit too heavy.
250 for Alexander Kazaku of Romania. Change.
We have a change, so next up we have the Russian lifter to catch up.
Ray Bowring to follow at 272.5.
For 260, he's going to try to take the deadlift gold.
Loaded. 260 kilos.
He took bronze in squat, gold in bench press. He's going to try to take the deadlift gold. He's got the overall bronze medal. This won't move him up. But he'd like another gold medal to add to his bench gold. He's got it moving, but he's really struggled with lockout there. What are the referees going to think?
No lift, I'm afraid, no lift.
2 to 1, no lift. Blue cards.
I think the next way load. No, wait.
Yeah, that was hitching. He rested the bar on his thighs and worked it up. That's why he got the blue cards. Next lifter up, Ray Bowring.
270 kilos, 5
His total PB less than an hour ago was 700. He's already got 820 and he's looking to push that up by 15 kilos. This young man has been so impressive today. Can he go 9 for 9? Look at that. 90 kilos on his squat. 15 kilos on his bench.
290 is the next weight on the bar.
And 30 kilos on his deadlift. Just incredible. Well deserved world title there for Ray Bowring. We have Billy Bueller up next. 290 kilos on the bar, 639 pounds. He's being challenged for the deadlift bronze, so he needs this lift. Oh, he's struggling to lock it. He just can't quite pull it back. I think he's just given absolutely everything to that lift. Just grayed out a little bit.
Come on, Billy, breathe. Come on.
Tried so hard at lockout there. Tried so hard to pull it back. It was just absolutely everything he had.
It will be Vladimir Kravets at 292.5 will be followed by Enrique. Let's just make sure that Billy is okay. You all right, Billy?
So here's Billy. Billy's on his feet. He's fine. He just used up all his oxygen. Just needed to take a moment to get himself together. He's on his feet. Next lifter up is Vladimir Kravets from Ukraine.
This is for Vladimir Kravets, Ukraine.
This will move him up to the deadlift bronze.
Bars loaded, 292.5 kilos, Vladimir Kravets.
He took the silver in squats. He took the bronze in bench. He's got the bronze overall. He'd quite like a deadlift medal as well. It's moving, and he's locked it out. That's a 7.5 kilo personal best and a deadlift bronze.
330 is the weight, Enrique Lugo is the lifter. Julian Sadoy will follow Enrique. So change.
We have changes coming thick and fast.
Bar is not loaded, a change is allowed.
We have the Norwegian coach putting a change in. So the next lift will be Julian Segoy from Norway.
Okay, the weight is now 335 kilos.
No, we have another change.
Julian Segoy will follow Enrique.
It will now be Enrique Lugo coming out next with 335. As long as you have not been called to the bar, you have 2 deadlift changes you can make. And we have 2 lifters here who both want the gold in deadlift. So here we have the American lifter out first for 335. This will be a 10 kilo personal best. And will also push him over 1,000 kilos. He's got his war paint on. He's not happy with giving away a single gold medal in this competition. He wants them all. Oh, and he's still moving. It's still moving. Absolutely unbelievable strength and commitment, but he's had to put it down. What a shame. I'm saying what a shame. He's the new 120 junior world champion. I'm sure he can live with that. That's a silver medal in deadlift for him. Such grit and determination to keep on pulling. So we have the Norwegian up next. He already has the deadlift gold. He's in silver medal position overall. He's coming out for 337.5 kilos, 744 pounds. And it's going nowhere. You know, sometimes when you don't need the lift, it's hard to bring the emotional commitment to it. He's already had quite a hard day. Last lift of the day, last lift of the competition. Victor Hollinet coming out for 347.5 kilos, 766 pounds. He's already got 1,035 kilo total. This will move him up to 1,050. Here he is already world champion.
Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Victor!
He's got it moving, but it's just too heavy today. He's still got the deadlift gold. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Joe Whiteley. I have been absolutely honoured to have a front row seat for some phenomenal lifting this week. We're grateful to our sponsors, Eleiko, Uplift, SBD, Rogue, Bull, Unbroken Designs and A7. We're grateful for the Canadian Powerlifting Union and the meet directors for putting on such a phenomenal competition. We've seen world records left, right and centre and some absolutely incredible lifting from the talent of the future. Please do stay tuned for the medal ceremony very shortly.
medals will be presented by Dr. Robert Keller and Johan Smith, General Secretary and Technical Secretary of the IPF. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to present the medals. First of all, 120 kilo sub-juniors and the medals for squat. In silver medal position with 272.5 kilos from Japan, Kazuki Tokunaga! And the gold medal with 300 kilos from Romania, Alexandru Cataramba! Well done, gentlemen. We now move to bench press. In silver medal position with 167.5 kilos from Japan, Kazuki Tokunaga! In gold medal position on the bench press with 230 kilos from Romania, Alexandru Cataramba! Well done, gentlemen. And the deadlifts now. You can stay on the platform, guys, because we know what the... In silver medal position, with 235 kilos from Romania, Alexandru Cataramba! Deadlift gold with 237.5 kilos from Japan, Kazuki Tokunaga! And we now move to the overall. And in silver medal position with 677.5 kilos. They know the drill already, ladies and gentlemen. From Japan, Kazuki Tokunaga! An overall gold with 765 kilos from Romania, your new sub-120 world champion, sub-juniors, Alexandru Cataramba, Romania! Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Romania. And now we move to the sub 120 kilo juniors. The medals for squat in bronze medal position with 330 kilos from Canada, William Bula. Silver medal on squat, 335 kilos from Ukraine, Vladimir Kravets. Gold medal on squat, 372.5 kilos from USA, Enrique Lugo. Well done, gentlemen. We now move to bench press. Well done, gentlemen. In bronze medal position, with 225 kilos, from Ukraine, Volodymyr Kravets. Silver medal on bench press, 252.5 kilos, from Norway, Julian Sagoy. Bench press gold with 295 kilos from the USA, Enrique Lugo. Well done, gentlemen, and we now move to deadlifts. In bronze medal position with 292.5 kilos from Ukraine, Vladimir Kravets. Silver medal with 315 kilos from USA, Enrique Lugo. And deadlift gold with 317.5 kilos from Norway, Julian Sagoy. And now the medals for the overall. In bronze medal position with 852.5 kilos from Ukraine, Vladimir Kravets. Silver medal position, 890 kilos from Norway, Julian Sagoy. And in gold medal position, and your new sub 120 junior world champion from the United States of America with 982.5 kilos, it is Enrique Lugo. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem of the United States of America. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move to the super heavyweights. Sub-juniors, first of all, squat. In bronze medal position with 270 kilos. From Russia, Igor Tkachuk. In silver medal position with 340 kilos. From the USA, Rayland Coleman. And taking squat gold with 370 kilos and a new world record from Great Britain, Ray Bowery! Well done, gentlemen. We now move to bench press. In bronze medal position with 190 kilos from the USA, Rayland Coleman. Silver medal position with 195 kilos from Great Britain, Ray Bowery. And in gold medal position with 210 kilos from Russia, Igor Tkachuk. Well done, gentlemen. We now move to deadlifts. In bronze medal position with 230 kilos from the USA, Rayland Coleman. Taking deadlift silver with 245 kilos from Russia, Igor Tkachuk. And deadlift gold with 270 kilos from Great Britain, it is Ray Bowery. And now for the overall. Thank you, gentlemen. In bronze medal position, 725 kilos totaled from Russia, Igor Tkachuk. Silver medal position, 760 kilos from the USA, Rayland Coleman. And your new 120 plus sub-junior world champion with 835 kilos from Great Britain, Ray Bowery! Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Great Britain. And finally, the super heavyweight juniors. And the gold medal in squat with 402.5 kilos from the Ukraine, Victor Holiday. Moving to bench press. Silver medal in bench press with 285 kilos from Iceland, Guðfinnur Magnusson. Gold medal on bench press with 300 kilos from Ukraine, Victor Holiday. And deadlifts now. Silver medal on deadlift with 290 kilos from Iceland, Guðfinnur Magnusson. Deadlift gold with 332.5 kilos from Ukraine, Victor Holiday. And finally, we move to the overall. And your new super heavyweight junior world champion with 1,035 kilos from Ukraine, Victor Holiday! Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Ukraine. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving these gentlemen a round of applause as they follow Kristen off the stage.